What do you think about this looming economic recession we have, and what do you see from some of the struggles people are having with their, with their own economics and wealth and future employment?
Yeah, I think, well, of course, the economy will bounce right back. This is not like the Great Depression. I mean, I've read quite a few books by economists over the years on, what caused the Great Depression. There's not much consensus. There's some consensus, but it's a debatable point because it was something of a mystery of what happened. No mystery here. We know exactly what happened. And, the stock market is rebounded quite a bit already, just on the news that there might be a vaccine that goes up, a couple percentage points in a day. I'm not worried about that. I think the industries that they change are those that were kind of on the margin. They were just kind of barely surviving. So a lot of restaurants that were barely making it. The restaurant business is very problematic anyway. I forget what the number is, but it's like 90% of restaurants go out of business within a decade. It's a tough business in, because the margins are so thin for surviving that the moment you get a hit, you're gone. And the theaters, that they may be gone. Why do you need to go to a theater anymore? Other than, it's fun to be in a big room with a huge screen, but you can be in a living room now. The screens are, these TV screens are unbelievably, they're way better than a theater screen. And you can have your friends over and you can have popcorn at home. It's all right. And, as we said, Hulu and Amazon Video and Netflix, just endless streaming, great quality content. All these professional Hollywood actors that used to just do films, they're on TV now doing these series. Right, because Netflix has money to pay them, and so the market is sort of pushing people into their homes anyway. So theater, a lot of huge theaters. One of my cycling buddies owns a theater. It's like, what am I going to do with this? Make condos out of it, right? The building is there. You could do something constructive with it. Have a gym in the big part where the theater was, and then the store or where people live, something like that. I think we're going to see a lot of that kind of change.
Yeah, I hope it bounces back, but it's just hard to say with travel and tourism, and like you said, with restaurants and social distance, and we're gonna have to see what happens, and then.
Well, I mean, that's another thing. It's like I was supposed to be on your show when I was in the UK. Now I was supposed to be there, and of course that just seems like a distant dream, like sitting in an airplane for 14 hours from California to get there. Oh my God. That, it's hard to say I hope that doesn't change too much, because travel is a wonderful thing. It's a good thing for all kinds of reasons. Just engaging with people that are different from you, other cultures is good for moral progress. It's also just good for the soul, so I hope that doesn't change too much. Maybe the airlines are just more careful of cleaning the seat, whatever. And that has to be a good thing too.